guys, this is Gaia Sofia. Now, I put a post on my Instagram, which is why I'm making this video in response to that. And it was about intimacy, basically saying forget about sex and just enjoy each other's company, read to each other, breathe together, play together, and then let sex be the end of that, a way of showing your intimacy. Now, somebody did ask the question that, how do you express intimacy? What is that? Well, I'm going to explain that to you. Some people might think it's a silly question, but I think it's quite a relevant question because I think things have changed in the relationship game. It's not like it used to be. See, back in the day, and I still think that people think that this still works, which is why they are not having proper relationships. So back in the day, it was like, the emphasis was on sex. You only have to pick up a magazine and it's all about what is the best position to reach an orgasm, how to get multiple orgasms. Like seriously, dude, that stuff just does not work anymore. Yes, everybody wants good orgasms, and yes, you can have them, but what happens after that? Why do you think there's a lot of divorce going on? Why do you think people are unhappy and complaining about their partners all of the damn time? It's because there's a lack of real intimacy. Now, most people don't have sex intimately. They have sex and to have an orgasm. So, let's explain what this is, shall we? So, how do you have a relationship? How do you make a relationship last for long? And how do you have a happy relationship? Now, I can tell you that it's not an easy thing because you've got to reprogram your mind. And this goes for both men and women. See, these days, believe it or not, men are more emotional than they let on. See, again, in the past, women were made to think that men's sole purpose was to be the breadwinner. And men actually have been taught that as well, and that their sole purpose is to do that. They're not supposed to cry, they're not supposed to have emotions, blah, 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 blah. But that's not true. Men have emotions. So do women. And so what we need to do is build a friendship with each other, first of all. Okay, you can kiss and do all that stuff, but keep the sex out of it for now. So what you need to be doing is spending time with that person, getting to know that person. And if you really like that person, because a lot of people, again, get into relationships because the person might be really good looking, and that is not enough to sustain a relationship. Because, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, first of all, might I say. Some people might like blonde, dark, whatever. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So that's subjective anyway. But some people are hooked, obviously, initially by what you see in that person at the beginning. And then you get to know the person. Now, I know that from my experiences, that I've let things slide in the past. I was dating someone who was a very incredible sportsman. And I used to let it pass that he used to drink a lot every time he saw me, and I didn't like that. But underneath it, I thought, oh, he's quite sweet, and this is who he is, but it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. I should have listened to my gut and said, do I want a partner who drinks all the time? No. So the first thing you've got to do is to make sure that that person is right for you. And it's not just about sex. I think some people go into it, and we've all done it because we've been driven by the root chakra down there. Not anymore, because the times have changed. The planets are in an incredible position. We are in the age of Aquarius. This is where everybody is in love with love, like real love. Like I'm in love with the trees and the song of the bird, and it makes my heart sing. And I'm in love with people who do things in their life, people who are passionate, that's what attracts me. Yeah, when I was younger, I wanted a six-pack and blue eyes and dark hair. Yeah, not much in goal-wise. And I even wanted a guy who had material wealth, which my last two boyfriends did not have any money at all. But now I know I have to meet my equal, because I also think it's important that you're on some sort of a level with that person, have the same hobbies, enjoy the same things, be passionate about something that you can both share, because sharing things together is really, really important. So guys, no longer are women just interested in your looks. So as much as investing time in your looks, invest time in your soul, in your consciousness. See a woman for more than what it is that she looks like, but also appreciate her incredible beauty, because all women are incredibly beautiful. And for women, it's the smaller things that matter. You know, when you remember certain things, when you remember what that person wore on the first time you met them, or their favorite flower, or little details. But intimacy is really important. So there are things that you can practice when you get to a stage of where you believe that, you know, you want to take things further with that person. You can do a couple of exercises. You can sit opposite each other with your legs over each other. I've got one hand on a selfie stick, so imagine legs here and the other legs here. I need two hands. And just look into each other's eyes. That's all you do. You look into each other's eyes. And you look into each other's eyes. And then you bring your breathing together. And breathe together. Now, if that's all you do, that's enough. Because doing something like that really brings you in tune with that person, with their own breath. I mean, that is intimate. That is deep. That is sacred, to breathe with somebody. So if you can get to that point first, that will be the first thing that you do. Breathe together. Do that for about 2 minutes. Once you've done that, then you need to hug each other and breathe. So you hold each other and just breathe. Put your head on the person's shoulder, hold each other tightly and breathe together and feel that breath again. So now you have a heart connection. You can feel that person's heartbeat. And the final step would be to touch that person gently with clothes on, all over. Explore the neck, explore the face, explore the hair, just gently, gently, gently. And at the same time, maintaining eye contact. And you will find that it's incredibly intimate and will make the energy between you grow. I mean, it's super incredible. And naturally, what follows on from that is passionate love making, connected from the heart. Oh, and isn't that all what we all want? Passionate love making. And that comes afterwards. So intimacy is super, super important. Connection. You are more than just a physical being. And the physical being is incredible. Don't ever let anyone make you think it's not. It's an incredible bodysuit that you've got to look after. Going back to my body as a temple. Why is your body a temple? Because it houses the divine, and the divine is experiencing everything through you. So look after your incredible body. And I told you that the first thing before we go into any relationship, if you saw the previous video, step 1, is to remove all judgment and to love yourself. And then you can progress into meeting people on an intimate level. And once you have that love and respect for yourself, you can then open your love to, not open yourself, because you're completely open when you are a being of love. But you won't accept anything in your life that isn't love, like pure love in every single way, that isn't good for you, that you will only have things in your life that are good for you and that will make you grow. And that is from step 1 of looking after your body, looking after what goes into your body, and then you can come into the relationship side of things. So I'm hoping that this little video about intimacy, before you get to the bedroom, people, get intimate on a whole new level. Sending you all my blessings and love. My earring just flipped. Love you, love you, love you.